Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 16 of My Little Pony. Last we saw was called something like Feelin' Pinky Keen, I think it was called. And it was all about how Pinkie Pie had a power where she would twitch or wiggle or do something, and each movement meant something. So if your tail wiggles, something falls from the sky. If your nose itches and your tail wiggles, then something else happens, and so on and so forth. Endlessly. She predicted a million different things, and Twilight Sparkle followed her around to try to prove it wrong because she's more about science than faith. It was basically that. Pinkie Pie's like, there is no explanation. It just is. And Twilight Sparkle's more like book smart, wants an explanation for it, but there is no explanation. Word is going to jump in, though, because I don't want to make the intros too long. If you guys want to be way ahead on this show, maybe as much as a season ahead, on Patreon, link at the end, as well as other shows on YouTube. Also, going to give a shout out to my patron, Colleen. She has upgraded to the 1 tier level. That is Neo from The Matrix, the 1. Thank you very much for all your support and everything. We will chat more later. But we're just going to jump in now. This is Season 1, Episode 16, My Little Pony.
What have we learned?
Lots of control.
Good.
Screaming and hollering.
Yes, and most importantly,
Passion.
right.
Yay.
Louder!
Yay. I knew it. Yay. Rainbow Dash looks like she is ridiculously fast, like breaking the sound barrier. Sonic Rainbow.
Way to go.
Here we go. Phase 3. The Sonic Rainboom.
Supersonic speed. And
It was a crazy weekend of studying.
Rainbow Dash is gonna come flying through the window.
Oh.
Messed everything up. Saw it
Rainbow
coming.
Dash, you rock.
I'm not talking about my performance. I'm talking about yours. What are you two arguing about?
Were we arguing? I'm sorry.
I wish you guys could come to Cloudsdale to see me compete in the Best Young Flyer competition. What's that?
It's where all the greatest Pegasus flyers get together and show off their different flying styles.
Fluttershy's a great support, but her cheering isn't exactly inspirational.
Ooh, I'd love to see you make a Sonic Rainboom. It's like the most coolest thing ever, even though I've never actually seen it. But I mean, come on, it's a Sonic Rainboom. When a Pegasus like Rainbow Dash gets going so fast, boom! A Sonic Boom and a rainbow can happen all at once.
And Rainbow Dash here's the only pony to ever pull it off. It was a long time ago.
Oh, so she's done
I
it.
was just a filly. I could do Sonic Rainbooms in
Cloudsdale.
my sleep. The grand prize is an entire day with the Wonderbolts. A whole day
Oh,
of
she
flying
talks about
with
them
my
all the time.
lifelong heroes. It'll be a dream come true.
Yay.
How about you help clean, Rainbow?
She's practiced that move 100 times and she's never even come close to doing it. I don't know if I can cheer loud enough to help her.
Find a spell that will get us wingless ponies into Cloudsdale. Didn't you see how nervous she was? Nervous? Have you spit your bit or something? She was tooting her own horn louder than the brass section of a marching band. I have put on enough fashion shows to recognize stage fright when I see it. We've got to find a way to be there for her.
A flight spell? 1 sec. Page 27.
How'd you do that?
It landed on my face when Rainbow Dash knocked me into the bookcase.
A
Incidental.
spell that will allow Earth ponies to fly for 3 days.
I'm shocked that Rarity chose to go first. And it's probably gonna go wrong.
I think it worked.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
It's our old friend, Rainbow Crash. Ask her about the Sonic Rainboom.
That's nothing but an old mare's tail.
She is going to do a Sonic Rainboom.
No, she's not, because there's no such thing.
Then show up at the Cloudaseum and see for yourself.
See you then, Rainbow Crash.
Did you see that? I was so assertive. Just because you failed the Sonic Rainboom 100,000 times in practice doesn't mean you won't be able to do it in front of an entire stadium full of impatient,
Don't freak her out.
critical sports fan ponies.
Oh my god, she's a butterfly.
Are you flying? I most certainly am.
She's got
Aren't my wings smashing?
butterflies.
Twilight made them for me. I just adore them.
They're all here as butterflies. There's the balloon from the theme song.
I can't believe it.
It's incredible.
Wait!
I thought they'd go right
How'd you
through.
do that? Only Pegasus ponies can walk on clouds.
Pretty cool, huh? I found a spell that makes temporary wings, so I found an easier spell that lets the rest of us walk on clouds.
And we came to cheer you to victory.
But she's a
Some
little
of the greatest
too into
Pegasi in history came from Cloudsdale.
Pegasi.
Wait for me! Be careful with those wings, Rarity. They're made from gossamer and morning dew, and they're incredibly delicate.
Come on, girls, to the weather factory.
Whoa. That's rain clouds.
Ooh, the snowflakes look even better.
Each one
from up
is
here.
hoof-made instead of handmade. Loving puns. Great, guys.
And here's where they make the rainbows.
It's like Willy Wonka. Why would you just eat random
Where'd
liquids?
you get those amazing wings? Hey, look, it's Rainbow Crash again.
Yeah, Rainbow, Crash!
Don't listen to them. You're gonna win that competition for sure.
Are you kidding? I can't do the sonic rainboom.
You know those wings are gonna break or something.
Rarity, we're supposed to be helping Rainbow Dash relax.
How can you ask me to put away perfection?
They're gonna melt in the sun.
Everyone's so in love with Rarity's wings that they won't even notice when I totally blow it in the Best Young Flyers competition. Hey, there's an idea. You should enter the competition.
Yeah, I could watch you fly all day long.
I think it'll help. It'll take the focus and the pressure off her, rather than have everyone up her butt, like, gotta do good. I'm seeing lots of new ponies.
I'm going to be a while.
The Wonderbolts!
Did you say the Wonderbolts? I thought it was the Thunderbolts. Or is there different? Oh, Rainbow Dash is 2.
Okay, number 2, let's go.
Okay, number 2.
Come on, we ain't got all day.
What am I gonna do?
Is that the last number, 15? That's the highest one I
number
saw.
7.
Number 15, let's go.
My
Rarity
God.
is ready.
Look, ladies, I don't know what to tell you. There's only time
Too
for
much
one more
makeup.
performance. If you both want to compete, you'll just have to go out there together.
Contestant number 15! And thirdly, contestant number 4.
And contestant number 4.
Good luck, Rainbow Dash. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of changing our music. That rock and roll doesn't really match my wings.
Oh, God. Is it gonna be like classical or something? Even though Rarity's got the looks and the wings, Rainbow Dash lives for this. She's just gotta focus.
Nice work, Rainbow Crash.
Oh, here it goes. She's creating the sonic boom.
Phase 2 is working.
She's building momentum. Got smacked by the cloud. Oh, God.
For my grand finale, I will fly right up to the sun and beam my beautiful wings over the whole city of Cloudsdale. Oh, they'll be talking about it for years.
Like the sun is gonna melt them.
Look upon
See,
me,
she's sweating.
Equestria, for I am Rarity.
She said they're made of morning dew and something else. They're gonna melt. And now Rainbow Dash is gonna have to sacrifice winning to save her.
Oh no, her wings
Or
evaporated into
build up a
thin air.
sonic boom because it's her friend's life on the line. No one can catch her. She knocked out all the Thunderbolts.
Hold on, Rarity.
Your adrenaline's rushing. Your friend's life is on the line. You will push the limits. Sonic boom status. Rainbow. Beautiful. She gotta save all of them.
I did it. I did it.
Good job.
You saved my life. Oh
for my
I
life.
did that too. Best day ever.
Best day ever.
I guess I just lost my head.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it,
Rarity.
kiddo.
We still love you.
And I'm especially sorry that I was so thoughtless as to jump into the contest at the last minute after you had worked so hard to win it. I just wish I could have met the Wonderbolts when they were awake.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! I'm presenting the grand prize for Best Young Flyer to this year's winner, Ms. Rainbow Dash.
Pretty much expected.
I learned how important it is to keep your hooves on the ground and be there for your friends.
Excellent. Well done, Rarity.
This really is the best day ever!
Ooh, we're really sorry we gave you such a hard time before.
Quality.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Hey, do you want to hang out with us? Maybe you could show us how you did that incredible trick.
Sorry, boys, but I've got plans.
One of my more favorite episodes so far. I was confused the whole time. Am I crazy, or is there another group called the Thunderbolts? I was calling these guys the Thunderbolts, but then I realized halfway through they're saying the Wonderbolts. Wasn't there Thunderbolts too? Like when they had the episode where they had the evil guys that were trying to take down Rainbow Dash, they were like doppelgangers of the Wonderbolts. Weren't they called the Thunderbolts or something? Maybe I'm confused, or maybe I just made it up in my head. Rainbow Dash is the only one that could do a sonic Rainboom. I'm assuming the Wonderbolts maybe could. Like, for it to be a thing, other people have had to have done it. But she is the only one that could do it in that competition. It doesn't mean the Wonderbolts can't do it or haven't done it. But now she has enough credibility where she should be able to become a Wonderbolt at some point. I'm assuming that will be a thing somewhere down the line. Rainbow Dash, like, obsessed with them, wants to be one of them. That's like her dream in life. And now she's winning competitions, doing sonic Rainbooms that no one's ever seen or done before. She should be able to join them. And at the end there, she ditches the guys that made fun of her the whole time for the two Wonderbolt guys. It looked like she was like Miss Popular now. Like, I'm going to go with the popular guys because you guys are nothing now, even though you made fun of me and you think you're like in my good graces now. I'm not saying to be mean. It was nice of her to accept the apology and to make friends with those three ponies that were making fun of her. However, doesn't mean she's got to be friends with them. You don't have to be mean, but you don't have to be overly nice. They're kind of being friends with you because you're popular now and they want to learn your tricks. The one male pony guy even said, come on, come hang out with us and show us how you do that. So they're kind of being selfish and doing it for their own personal gain. But basically, the biggest thing out of this whole episode was Rainbow Dash needs more confidence and needs to stop caring what people think. And Rarity needs to stop caring what people think too. She's so into vanity and beauty and looks that she doesn't think of the bigger picture. I saw it coming right away. The second Twilight Sparkle said, be careful of your wings. They're made of morning dew and something else. They're very fragile. And she kept using the sun to shimmer the colors. I'm like, 100% wings are melting and Rainbow Dash was going to have to save her. It happened a little differently. I thought Rainbow Dash was going to have to sacrifice the wind to save a friend, and then Princess Celestia was going to be like, you sacrificed for a friend, therefore you are the true champion. But no, that is what caused her to break the sonic Rainboom, and she wins the contest. So now she's in better with the Wonderbolts. She's in better with Princess Celestia. And they all learned a lesson. If you guys want to be way ahead, full unedited reactions of this and other shows on Patreon, way ahead of what's on YouTube right now. Link in front of me somewhere. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.